actually get to the couch. Get over this way. Figures that it's been a bit since I last streamed Pokemon map. Yay. Of course I screw something up. Like, you know, getting my headphone cable caught on the little table that I'm moving over. Sheesh. There's the button. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Cool. Okay, good. We're rolling. Screw it. We're doing it live. Here we go. Heyo, everybody! I'm Nick, and welcome to some more Pokemon Blue streaming, and there's some Safari Zone madness. Hooray! I love Scuff. I love Scuff. I swear I do. Oh, we're gonna have ourselves a time here. Goodness. And all I want to do is hunt a pink blorb and a bull. 'Cause you know that's bull. Honky. I didn't mean to throw that ball. Thank you for doing my job for me. But anyway, I have a new couch set up here, so it might be a little harder for me to read chat. I'm a little further away from my display that allows me to view my monitor. So I can generally see what's going on, but I may have to resort to using my phone to read chat nowadays. That is workable. Yes, hello, Rhyhorn. How are you doing? You can run. We can run away from you. That is fine. We're here to go mad as we attempt to find Chanseys and Tauros! 1% Tauros! What is this nonsense? I mean, one attempt is better than zero. Oh, that went about as well as I expected. What, did you think I was gonna catch something in the first ball? Oh, please. This never goes the way it's supposed to. Speaking of things, ways aren't supposed to go. Yeah, not getting encounters. That's totally how things are supposed to go. I'm supposed to get an encounter every 2 steps, game. Come on. How much duct tape is this game held together with? A lot. Why am I even making that joke? Everyone's made that joke. The fact that Safari Balls or Ultra Balls are really biting my ass. Yikes. I swear if Tauros was the only thing I found here, that's honestly hilarious. At least my catch rate on Tauros is not the worst in the world. So I guess I can accept that at least. It running away is a bit of a pain though. Eggs, 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 eggs. There's the PA. Come on, reset the game. Please and thank you. As the custom border resets specifically. What is a save state in the first place? I walked the wrong way. Shit. Hi, Nidorino. We already have Nidoking. We don't need to deal with this nonsense. I did my 5% encounter rate. You can kindly shove off. Alright, first attempt on Chansey. I'm gonna miss. At least I now know if I actually get a hit on the Chansey, I guarantee the capture. That's what that missing means. Well, I swear I know Gen 1 capture mechanics. Honestly, faster than I thought. Let's try again. Yep, that went about... I was lucky that the first one stuck around for 2 turns. Or actually, no, stuck around for a turn, I should say. All I know is, if we get that hit, we've got it. And that's all I need to know. And I'm gonna have to explain this all over again once I get chatters. So that's gonna be fun. Am I right? I straight up knew that there was just gonna be several streams of this. This place is a goddamn nightmare. They really make you work. And by work, I mean not respecting your time. I am lucky I have the time to be disrespected. Bombas. What is happening? And in checking things, I accidentally threw a ball that I didn't mean to do. Okay. Just let me take care of this one thing, and we will continue. Okay, let's continue now. Just my luck, I guess. Oh my god, it stuck around for a turn. That's lucky. 2 turns. 3 turns! 4 turns! Okay, that went about as well as I expected. Again, I'm gonna be saying that a lot. But that Chansey stuck around for far too long to entertain my madness. And its base speed isn't even that high. It's just a stubborn little bitch, specifically. Because Chansey's supposed to be really rare. I could just buy it with coins. Oh wait, no, I don't think no, you can't buy it with coins. You catch it in the post-game, that's right. I'm bad at this. I forget. I know Kangaskhan is legit exclusive to here. I think Tauros is too? I forget. Well, let's keep trying. Encounter already! But it's a moth. Alright. Walking through grass. Walking through grass. Seeing lots of things I've already caught. Nothing else new here. Itchiness in my ear. I have not much else to say on Safari Zone numbers other than you're being taken for a ride. That's all this is. Oops, I changed the color palette. Oh no! Oh no! Oh whack, that also changes the colors in the border. I didn't realize that and I didn't mean to press A! Why'd I do that? This is not a living dex. This is just a normal Pokedex. Why am I a moron? Who has to live with the consequences of his actions? Because I am a human and that's what all humans have to deal with. Put an asterisk on that. Because the world is cruel. Anyway. Paris. Paris. And then Paris suddenly throws out a baguette. Somehow, instead of a mushroom, it has a baguette growing on its back somehow. It becomes a normal bug. Burn your bread. I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm just spitballing things out my ass. But you never know who will come around and just be like, hey, who is this crazy dork just talking to himself? I record videos. I'm used to talking to myself. And whatever kind of nonsense that can happen. I've done it for over 10 years. It's like that Goblin Slayer meme. You get used to it. You get used to it. And that is Mario's take on American advertising. What, Chansey? Do you like Mario? I didn't really like Mario. Or at least it did. It just didn't like balls getting thrown in its face. At that point, fair. Ah! Oh, Chansey has the lowest catch rate of everything I need to catch here. The world is pain. The world is Tauros? Okay. And that went about as well as blah 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 blah. Doggone it! Stubborn Pokemon, I just want to complete my Pokedex. I don't want to have to keep doing this for infinity number of streams. Come on! Numbers game work! This is the Gen 1 Safari Zone. Numbers are not going to work in my favor. In fact, I should be lucky I have Pinsir and Kangaskhan already. Reset! That Paris I accidentally caught didn't actually need to be caught. What timeline? Ooh, on the first step. And it's just Eggy. I already caught you, be gone. Look, just keep scrolling through encounters. Do it after every 2 steps. This is the one place where I accept this. If only incenses were a real thing in Gen 1 to get the encounter you want. Because it's literally just wander in the grass till you find what you want. Nothing else to influence it. Ay, 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 ay. The 2 1% Tauroses have at least been spicy so far. I love numbers. They work magic behind the scenes of every single one of your video games. And your computers. And your streaming devices. Isn't math wonderful? That moth was an all-terrain vehicle. That's a bone to anyone who watched the first ever Twitch Plays Pokemon. Man, that was a magical time. And an all-terrain vehicle. Bird Jesus. Air Jordan. Praise the Helix. All those old memes. Hooray! I wonder what would happen if it would be possible to do the same kind of scripting for that for YouTube. That would be fascinating. But I'm not a programmer, so... there's that one. That sure was multiple steps without an encounter. Sheesh. PA ding dong. Reset the game again. We will keep resetting until it's caught. Oh, of course I walked the wrong way! Never give up. Never surrender. Even in the face of eggs. Gotta keep walking in these infinite parallel universes. Just gotta find the right one that lets me bag a Chansey. But we're coming up nothing but eggs! Dag nabbit, nothing but eggs! I'm watching the wind out my window go crazy. Hello, Chansey. Technically still nothing but eggs. I missed, and it ran. Womp womp. First non-egg related encounter. Now we can stop caring about titling things. Someone should pluck that parasitic mushroom, dude. I'm a tire. I could use that PNG if I wanted to. But I need to be me. It's gonna be me. Or whatever. My brand. One is better than zero. And zero is good as zero. Ugh, the events of the real world plus this are sure a good way to turn your mind into mush. Meanwhile, the struggle continues. I'm so got time for this, though. Just keep walking and see the sights of all the Pokémons I don't need to catch. Right on. Right don't. Are the green balls on this border supposed to represent the Safari Ball? Because it sure ain't the Ultra or Master Ball, that's for sure. Try again. As we mash. Ha! Savior of the universe. I should really listen to the rest of that song. And these past couple days have been a bit stressful as well, so that's not helping anything. Like personal things, not worldwide things. All this constant yawning is because little old me chose not to take a nap, thinking I was okay. Well, maybe that was my mistake. I'll get there when we get there. Ugh, it really is easy to just go through things and just not talk because brain is going. But unfortunately, the audience can't hear what's going on in my brain. Tauros! I mean, technically you weren't in my brain, but I accept that you're here for more than one turn. There it goes. Bye, Tauros. We hardly knew ye. I haven't caught a single 1%er, and that's just funny. Keep it going, keep it going. I need to get that Tauros. No other way to find what I need other than to hoof it through the grass over and over, even after the soul is expired. Immediately back in the hunt. Let's do this. Hello, Allie. Ugh, it is more Safari Zone suffering. Cause we gotta get Chansey and we gotta get Tauros. And we have found several amount of both and captured 0 of them because catch rates are stinky. And in this game, the lowest possible catch rates are represented as you missed the Pokemon when you throw a ball at it. When a Chansey shows up, I'll be able to show off why, like, how that looks. And I don't want to save it for after I beat the game. I want to catch the Chansey now. Because in the one post-game dungeon, there is a place to find Chansey in a normal wild encounter. But I have access to it here, so I want it now. Which is apparently too much to ask. That's right, we're gonna get... there it is! There's one! Anyway, so here's what the catch rate looks like. You missed the Pokemon. That means the capture rate is extremely low. Oh my goodness, it stuck around for a turn. These things love to run away the instant they're able to. So that's about how a typical Chansey encounter goes. Normally, they have the best chance of running on the first ball. It is what it is. Because the game designers were monsters. This is why if you play Fire Red Leaf Green, the chances of getting them are actually much more fair. That was quick. And anyway, if I don't get the message I missed the Pokemon, then I guaranteed caught it. Yahoo! We got it! One more to go! Hell yeah! Yes! Let's go! Save! Immediately! Oh, that feels so good! You know what, we could go spend time getting the rest of the items over here. Or the one item, I should say. Because for whatever reason, you have to walk all the way over here to... Wait. There wasn't... Did I already pick it up? I may have already picked it up and just wasted steps. I'm not gonna sweat it. We got the Chansey. You were right on time. Oh boy, you were. Oh. Oh, it's glad to have 3 of the 4 down. Oh yeah, we're about to get PA dinged. Alright, let's do this again so we can refresh steps. Yes, I would like to join the hunt. Give me my balls and let's go! We need to wander over to the area where Tauros is. And I need to do my best to burn as few steps as I can. So, do that here. Get into there. Walk this way. Once we get this one final capture, we're done with the Safari Zone forever. And it will be a wonderful feeling. Now the game wants to throw all the encounters at me. Oh. Let's just keep going. I could use my bike, but it's harder to directly where I need to go using it. Technically, we have a 1% chance of fighting a Tauros in this grass, but It's better to go to the area where it's a 4% chance. And in order to do that, we have to go down this way. Wait. I want this. And we're gonna save right here. We burned almost half our steps, but whatever, man. We made it here. I'll pick up this max potion. And then we wander in this grass until we find our mark. Just means I'll have to pick it up every single time, but... There is a 1% chance of finding a Kangaskhan in this grass. So there's that. Come on, you load of bull, where are you? You could say it's a load of bull-loney. That joke was terrible. And I will never stop. Because I'm fueled by awful, awful jokes. I think it's finally time I need to open up my phone so I can actually read. Because the way I'm sitting now, it's harder to actually read my TV screen. So here's what we're gonna do. Go over to me. I need to see what I am doing with this chat. Do that. 90% Nidoran. You are not wrong. You're not wrong. But there's gotta be regular fodder mixed in here. You can't find all the rare stuff all the time. Cause that's what makes the hunt a hunt. But it's okay. We could see the light at the end of the tunnel. We just gotta get there. This does also mean once we're done here, I need to pull up my map and see what encounters we can get next. But actually, before I do that, we need to actually get some experience with Dratini here. It's just the luck of the draw. Get out of here, Nidoran male. Venonat. I've already got a Venonat. PA, how about reset? Because once we're done with this, we can proceed to call the stream basically how to train your dragon. Ooh, first step. What do we find? Nidoran. More like Nido run off. Alright, I'm gonna pick up the max potion and then drop the save again. So I don't have to keep doing that every single time. Because I'm what you call something of a moron sometimes. Like something painfully obvious? And then you physically hear my brain short-circuiting. Because that's life. Come out, come out, come out, Tauros! I swear if we get Kangaskhan first, I'm gonna laugh and then throw balls at it. I would make the joke of, you'd think all these gigantic monsters would send alarm bells at people, but this is Pokemon. We let our 10-year-olds run around and do whatever they want. Without any consequences, so... who's gonna stop anyone in the Pokemon world? The kids! Because it's the kids who take on the evil syndicates. For Pete's sake. Yes, there are legendary Pokemon. I'll get access to 2 of them once I have access to Surf. Which means we just gotta get the badge here to do that. And we've got just the nonsense to try and do this. Unfortunately, my Weepinbell is not gonna like getting drill pecked very much, so that's a problem. It's gonna be a little ways away, though, before we get to the legendary Pokemon. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. One of them is getting Master Balled. Because I don't want to have to deal with that nonsense. But bare minimum, we have to get the legendary birds the fair way. So good old Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Oh my goodness, our first Tauros. Let's throw a ball. If it shakes more than once, the catch is guaranteed. There it goes! Okay, I didn't expect another one immediately. Okay. I mean, I accept this. There it goes! RNG is funny sometimes. And then the numbers decide you're not getting an encounter today. PA? Eh. We don't... I don't hear no bell. Let's keep going, let's keep going. It's Eggy time. If I don't get Tauros this stream, then I know what I'm gonna be doing with the thumbnail. It's going to be funny. Cause that's just baloney. You're like, is he gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Cause that's just bullshit. Oh no, the evil laugh. Oh yes, the evil laugh. Except I did the Ojo-sama laugh. Yeah, I need some water. Hydration is good. Let's keep it going, keep it going. No giving up. Just the one hunt. Let's go. Yeah. So I'm looking at my phone and it still has the welcome to the live chat thing. I was like, dude, this is my stream. I'm in my own live chat. Come on, people. I know my own stream rules. I make the rules. In a text chat, I'd just be like, LOL. Ding dong, we got nothing this run. To the next timeline. Well, one catch is better than 0 catches, so I'll take it. So how many parallel universes is the Tauros catch ahead of me, I wonder? Although usually when somebody brings up parallel universes, you often hear Super Mario 64 accompanied with it because of the quite frank, bizarre things that happen with Mario 64 A-Press challenges. Oh, lordy. Probably one. My bet is probably more. Because I am well aware of the beatings our Jesus kind of sends when the numbers don't roll correctly. It's like, you want to catch that Tauros? Better roll that nat 20 for an encounter. And then roll that nat 20 to actually catch the dang thing. Except you're actually rolling a D100. So you have to get a nat 100 twice. I'm kind of over-exaggerating with this stuff. Wait a minute, no, that's right. 20... That's a 1 in 25, actually. You would somehow need a D25. You roll the nat 25 on a D25. And the Kangaskhan is a nat 100 on a D100. Dice rolling, I swear! Don't forget to stretch. Let's keep going, let's keep going. On an unrelated note, I see you had found the collab channel, by the way. It's that one Nidoran just messing with us. Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, Allie, we have a whole bunch of videos and stuff on the collab channel you can go through. We've had that channel for not as long. We've had that for at least, if I had to remember correctly, 3 years? But let me tell you the story of how that channel came to be. So, I go to a friend of mine's house usually every Sunday for game night. So I get to play Magic the Gathering and stuff. But one day, I decided to bring my laptop and a GameCube and capture equipment with me. Because why not? And what we do is, we recorded a game of Mario Party, and it first went on my channel because we hadn't created the Sunday game nights yet. But then we decided to play this NES game that had no label on it. And it was an old point-and-click adventure game called, I believe it was, not Uninvited, because that's the spooky one. Anyway, it was from the developers that made that, and it's this point-and-click adventure game. And we had such a fun time with it, and because we weren't recording it, we just basically decided, other games we do from that point onward, we're recording. And that's how the Sunday game nights came to be. I was bringing my laptop. My friend Dylan had better capture equipment though, so we were using his capture equipment. And we had, I believe it was, we were using the one microphone to start with. And now it's, my friend Micah has his own capture card, so we don't have to keep using my friend Dylan's. We now use 3 microphones. My microphone I use here. Friend Dylan's microphone. And he also has a lapel mic for my friend Micah, because his voice is a little bit quieter than me, Sean, and Dylan. So yeah, it's a pretty fun experience, honestly. It's just 4 dudes on a couch playing games. What could go wrong? I know what could go wrong. It's that the 4 times we've played Mario Party together, I've won every single time! I am actually seriously waiting, though, for that curse to break. Because I can't keep getting away with this! Between the 4 of us, I am apparently a Mario Party luck monster. It is always fun playing with friends. And especially when you're physically sitting together, you can chide each other in ways. But as for how the videos get edited on that channel, it's actually done split down the middle. I've edited some videos, and my friend Dylan is also an editor, because he has his own YouTube channel. I wasn't even looking, and suddenly there was a Tauros. Throw the ball! Oh my god, it stuck around for 2 turns. Hey, up. You gotta take it. At least you get a chance. We haven't played Mario Party Jamboree yet for Sunday Game Night, so I'm thinking maybe after we finish the Stanley Parable we could do that? Yes. Because what's happened is we've played Mario Party 4 twice together. We played... It's because the Pokemon is not red. We did Mario Party Superstars. Oh yeah, and we also did Mario Party 3. And between all of us, there are a lot of physical games we have access to for capture purposes. And between my friends Micah and Sean, we have plenty of Steam games to have access to for capture purposes. If these Pokemon's levels were lower like they are in yellow, I'd actually have a better capture rate with them. And we've got a whole spreadsheet of the games we want to play on the channel. So there's plenty of things we can all do together. And before we sit down and record, we have, like, we ordered pizzas for dinner. Like, several pepperonis and a cheese for me, because I just prefer plain cheese pizza. That's just my own personal preference. I guess since I'm talking about pizza now, I must bring up the question. Pineapple on pizza? Question mark. If we're talking about for this is something I can do on my own. This is perfectly fine. And it's also because all my other friends have jobs. And Sunday's like the one day we can meet up all together. I can meet up with Sean on Fridays because it's easier to work with one person when he's got consistent days off. Because on Sundays, he's coming over after work. So that's just how the working world goes. Plus, the channel name Sunday Game Nights, you know, it's a play on the phrase game night. You know, when you get together and play board games and stuff. So, it's Sunday because we record and upload on Sundays. And then game nights, like, you know, knights in armor kind of thing. Har har. Wordplay. Hello there. How's you doing? I caught a Chansey earlier, and we are now on the final rare trying to get the final rare capture of the Safari Zone. A Tauros. We just gotta walk around till the game lets us find a Tauros. And then we chuck balls till the game lets us get a Tauros. And if I don't get it, I just reset my game until we get it. Because it saves me in-game money in the long run. Game money should become a real currency. But we turn our real money into game currency. That's what all the microtransactions are for. That is unfortunately real, and it makes me sad. Because pay to win. Thanks, game companies. Thanks. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna play my games here. Oh, believe me, I am well aware of this. I did not mean to do that command. Thank you for doing my job for me, Nidoran. the rocket stuff is cruel. Like, game devs, why? And, like, making them angry increases your catch rate? What? I don't really, like, I'm tangentially familiar with it because I have a friend who did play a ton of TF2, but I am tangentially aware of that moment. Yes, that was indeed crazy. I need to check something here real quick. Oh boy, that was an important text. Have a good day, Allie. I remember there was like crate duping or something. There was some sort of duping going on, if I remember correctly. You have to bring me up to speed on that one. Okay, that's just funny. That's a 1% Kangaskhan. Sure, I will throw a ball because it's rare. If it runs. Oh! Oh my goodness. I know that the items from that exploit eventually became locked, so you couldn't transfer them or anything, so... Yeah, that was a big ol' panic. There's always someone who will get lucky. Then again, with this game, I can't say much. This game is basically held together with tape and a prayer. Maybe some bubblegum in there. Pokemon Gen 1 is really broken. I am familiar with the, yeah. Freak. Am I right? Because the old myths are, not for the faint of heart. That's for damn sure. Bow chicka wow wow. And not in the pleasant way. Well, they aren't called Game Normal, that's for sure. Justice for Typhlosion. Typhlosion didn't deserve this. I like someone made an art of, normal Typhlosion being really pissed at, Hisuian Typhlosion and going, "What the hell, Grandpa?" Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Oh, you internet bastards. Why did you have to do that to Vaporeon? Like, why? Because people who play the games are freaky, apparently. That was probably a whole bunch of we were younger and we didn't know better, so we would let our imaginations run wild. Alright. Let's just check on one thing here because I have to check some important text regarding my son. Because school conversations are important. Because normally I will go for about another... at least an hour and a half. But that's the one thing I gotta... if I have to end a stream early, that's why. Because parental responsibilities. Adulthood has brought upon many a cursed thing. But for right now, I am still able to be here. So let's continue on with this hunt. I will get you, Tauros. I can't really do that good at Dr. Claw. Him not so much. He kind of prefers his own stuff, although I did get him to like Sonic the Hedgehog games, so there's that. He'll often watch a lot of like fan ROM hack videos, so there's that. He's a more heavily autistic boy, so I have to work with what he wants to do. It is what it is. We do the best we can. He's at least happy at home. School is a whole nother subject because for the longest time he has not been very happy with school environments. And we finally got something that works for him, but there's going to be a change of staff, and a change of anything in his routine will just set him off. And it takes a while for him to get used to things again. It's just how life is. He's actually in a private school at this point. The class sizes aren't very big, and it's mostly 4 kids with special needs, like him. The class sizes are very small, and there's a bare minimum of 2 kids per staff member in the classroom. And it's typically like eight eight kids in the classroom with a teacher and 3 aides. So yeah, very small class sizes, which is good for getting the individual attention the children need. Because it's difficult enough keeping, well, I guess the phrase would be making sure that neurotypical children are able to learn the things they need. And you need particular skills to be able to teach special needs children, especially if they aren't in the mood to learn at all. That's just the struggle of life, though. We're hoping that's what happens. But he's going to be able to go to this school until he's 20 years old, so we'll be able to stick with this place for a while. Because there's only so much I'm able to do at home. And he's currently been at this school for over a year at this point. Keep the encounters going, please. Because that just means another spin. He's actually not really being bullied. So I can at least say that. And the school environment he has really isn't even conducive to much bullying anyway. Yeah. It would be very difficult for something to be caught outside of the eye of the staff because it's not like they're sitting at normal desks and stuff. The staff are on the children all day. And they're trained to be able to handle these sort of situations, like, for example, with students eloping. I've been dealing with this sort of thing for a while. I get it. It's what it is. It's especially with the first one, just because you don't necessarily know what you're doing. But stories I've heard about, like, for people who've had multiple kids, it's like, once starting with the second one onward, since you have an idea what you're doing, it's like, yeah. Anywho, this Kangaskhan here is a 1% encounter whenever you roll something. The Tauros I'm looking for is a 4% encounter rate in this grass. Real life, am I right? Just gotta pack that existential dread just enough so we can have fun at the moment. The main purpose why I'm even bothering with this anyway? My goal with this stream playthrough is to capture every single Pokemon in the Pokedex. I want to fill this entire thing out. All 151 pages. Fun in a very Pokemon way. That's about right. And in Generation 1, Tauros is actually one of the strongest Pokemon in the entire game. Because you don't want to be messing with this thing's Body Slam, and it is a very fast and very powerful Hyper Beam that crits a bunch because of how crit rates work. The more speed you have, the higher crit rate you have. This is why Electrode has the highest crit rate in the whole game. And it's also why moves like Slash, that have a high crit rate, are basically guaranteed crits. You can also do silly things like stacking Toxic and Leech Seed. And the Leech Seed damage will increase with the Toxic. And Focus Energy cuts your crit rate down to a 4th instead of increasing it by 4 times. And also that normal types can't be paralyzed with Body Slam. And all the other oversights that exist in the game. Ah, we love it here. Man, I wish Safari Balls were Great Balls in this game, but no, they're Ultra Balls, which makes them actually worse. I have just not been very lucky as of late. Reset! Yup. That is correct. There's not like actually a ton of tracks in this game. So we've got Palette. Viridian City shares its theme. I know it shares it with Pewter City and Saffron City. And then Cerulean also shares it with Saffron. So that's just 3 different town themes. Celadon and Cinnabar have their own themes. I know that much. And then we've got at least one... There's like, I think 4 route themes? Yup. Well, the dev team for Red, Blue, Yellow was very small. So it's not particularly surprising. And it took them quite a while to get this game even made in the first place. Because Red and Green, they came out like 95, 96. So yeah. And if you thought Red and Blue were bad enough, look at Red and Green, because they're even buggier. Oh man. I know this from experience because I have a cartridge of Pokemon Green. In Japanese. Yeah, that would do it. So if you want my personal opinion on, like, what Pokemon games are best, I will definitely tell you that, I am a Gen 5 fanboy. I think Black and White 2 is the peak of the series. That's just how it is for me. Platinum is also up there. But in terms of modern stuff, yeah, it's not been as great. X and Y absolutely got thrashed because of development hell. Oras is alright, but I prefer the Gen 3 versions of it. Even if it does bring some neat things like soaring. I'm actually pretty alright with Gen 7. Even if the tutorial is long. These are all fair opinions. And now let me give you an opinion that would probably, you know, raise an eyebrow or two. I like Gen 1 more than Gen 2. Because if you're just playing the game, Gen 1 has better pacing than Gen 2. That is completely fair. Because the level scaling for Gen 2 was absolutely whack. Because once you get past the difficulty spikes of Whitney and Morty, you're like, oh, what the hell? Everything is like the mid-20s because you could just go wherever from that point. And you kind of need to do that exploration to do your best to keep up in levels. And even then, it might not be enough. Like, I can make it work, but I don't think the level scaling of Gen 2 was, like, the best or anything. Because my top 2 generations are 5 and 3, but there is... I will admit I am biased for that. And I also will say, despite the absolutely abysmal technical performance, I did really enjoy my time with Scarlet and Violet Gen 9. I do think they are the best Switch games at the moment. I do not know how Legend ZA will turn out. Obviously, I want the franchise to do good. But sometimes there's only so much I can do on my own end as a consumer. I think I like some of the root themes of Gen 2 better than Gen 1, but it's not like that much. But I won't give Gen 2, like, faults on, like, introducing so many things to the series. Like, day-night, the breeding system, genders, splitting special attack and special defense, and so much more. I just wish more of the new Generation 2 Pokemon were actually usable. Because why? If there was a generation that I would consider the weakest, like for core games, I will say though that nothing is beating Diamond and Pearl in how bad they were, remakes included. Like, I think the remakes are slightly better than base Diamond and Pearl, but not by much. They're both pretty bad, honestly. And it's a miracle that Platinum was able to fix as much as it did. But aside from that, I think, like, the other bottom-of-the-barrel generations were... Well, for game-wise, it's X, Y, and Sword and Shield. Because those two games in particular are ones that are like, man, these feel disappointing. Pokemon opinions. I just gotta check something here real quick. Oh, come on now. In the meantime, let's just do this. This, and this. I would like to not do that. I want to go to here. Okay. Alright. I just have some important messages going on. I need to bare minimum read those. But I've taken care of that so we can get back to this. Okay. Let's keep going. Also, if there was one spin-off game that I could put up with the best of the core games in the series, it'd be Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Really just Time Darkness in Sky, but I'm just using Sky as a catch-all. That game is just so good. I never really played much of the first Mystery Dungeon games, and also as a consequence never really touched the remake of the first one. But I played quite a lot of the second game, and that game was glorious. Even if I didn't necessarily understand everything that was going on. And by that I mean, like, with the IQ system specifically. I got the basic idea of how the dungeon exploration and food worked. It was just making sure I had gotten enough gummies to get all the IQ skills I was looking for. Yeah, critics, am I right? I mean, IGN gave Mario and Luigi Brothership a low score, so... And most everyone is rating that game pretty highly. That's a game I want to pick up for myself. Because I haven't really played a Mario and Luigi game since the original Bowser's Inside Story. I never really picked up the 3DS ones, and at some point I wanted to get Dream Team, but just never really just did it. And the remakes of the first and third Mario and Luigi games ended up sinking the original devs, which was sad. Marbles! Let's keep throwing, let's keep throwing. I was gonna say, please end my suffering, Tauros, but I guess that was not meant to be. Oh, I have definitely heard of Klonoa, and I need to get the Reverie Collection at some point. I am very aware of it, and I actually have a digital version of Door to Phantomile on my PS3. But yes, I am tangentially aware of the Klonoa games, and it would be something I'd like to play at some point. I mean, you're not wrong. The GBA games are pretty good. Although I haven't played... I am very unfamiliar with the one Wonder Swan game. Although I think, if I remember correctly, that one was alright too. And then there's the Wii remake of Door to Phantomile. Just sad it doesn't really get the... doesn't really get the recognition it deserves. I am just glad that the Reverie Collection is a thing at all. So I will at least take that. Now I just wish Nintendo would give some love to Golden Sun now that all these other franchises are blossoming on the on Switch hardware. Us Golden Sun fans are still on a cliffhanger because of Dark Dawn. Ugh! Nintendo and Camelot, why? Oops. Push the button to change the color palette again. I did not mean to do that one. Oops. Golden Sun are turn-based RPGs from Nintendo and developed by Camelot. In a sense, they are pretty simple because they are based on the general 4 elements of magic, but what makes it interesting is the Djinn system that's in it. And where if you mix and match the 4 elements of Djinn, you can get different classes to use in combat. Another big thing of Golden Sun is actually using your elemental powers to solve puzzles as you're running around. The first Golden Sun especially is like, it's not a long game at all. It's maybe like 10, maybe 15 hours if you go for 100%. But the first two games are essentially like a duology, because they were originally meant to be like one full game, but because of the limitations of the Game Boy Advance cartridges, they had to split the game in 2. Because the sequel game takes place immediately as the first game ends. But you switch protagonists. And then the third game in this series, Dark Dawn, takes place 30 years later after that. And you play as the protagonist's children. I mean, yeah, 10 hours is a bit of an ask for some people, but in JRPG land, 10 is like nothing. Because the average for a JRPG is 30. It's not like mind-blowingly revolutionary or anything, but it was just a really fun thing to play. And it was influential to me because I grew up playing it. So that's just a me thing, personally. Also, one thing, because for the Game Boy Advance specifically, it was a bit of a technical marvel with the kind of graphics it was getting away with. The classic anime, I did watch them. I'm not really sure what I can really say about them nowadays. But I think they're enjoyable enough. I had liked it when I was little, so... But I will definitely say, for the Pokemon franchise specifically, I am the biggest fan of the video games first, and most other media falls way shorter than that. It goes further down the list. Because I don't really engage much of anything with the anime or trading cards. Even if I see them basically all the time, because I go to I hang out at a local game store from time to time because I play Magic the Gathering. And I don't really do much of anything for mobile games for Pokemon specifically. The only gacha game I really play is Fire Emblem Heroes. So there's that. Yeah, I could see that. With the anime in general, it gets kind of awkward because you have to kind of keep it in line with the games. So I would not want to have been working on the games themselves, or on the anime specifically, because trying to keep that pipeline all together, man. And the merch. We can't forget about the merchandising. Because that's how Pokemon became the monster that it is its merch. Also, some of the voice actors on the English side are unfortunately no longer with us. Which is also a shame. Because I believe it's the person who voiced Meowth and... Jessie? Those two, if I recall correctly. Because I'm not thinking hard on it, I apologize for being a little hazy on that subject. Well, that depends on the actual Japanese writer, original writer of the anime, or the localization team who was bringing the anime to different languages. Because that's a thing as well. Because as in the process of a translation and localization, things do end up getting changed to make something fit in the context of another culture. Oh, if you're bringing that up, oh god. Yeah, I could see that getting vetoed real quick. Yeah, we want Pokemon to be friends. Crack. Who needs it? Everything. Alright, I need to check these texts real quick. Okay. If that's all that I'm really seeing, then I can switch back over to being able to read chat here. There we go. Oh boy. I mean, if we wanted to get even more like what the hell is happening here, there was a manga run, like a comic line that Pokemon had that was drawn by a hentai artist. However, doujin work like that is less frowned upon over in Japan, so I get it. But for us, it's like, yeah. And that's not even like the long-running manga, which back at the beginning we had things like, you know, Charmeleon slicing an Arbok in half. And also... oh yeah, that manga was called The Electric Tale of Pikachu. Oh yeah, the adventure manga is awesome. I love it. It's not really something I'd kept up with, but I'm glad it exists. Believe me. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Something I'd kind of thought about is, specifically with, like, Pokemon battling, for... Because Pokemon, they have their own competitive format, and they like to focus on doubles. Is that I've noticed is... all the main games are just primarily single-player battles. It's only really, like, Colosseum, XD, and the second DLC of Scarlet and Violet, where they have any focus on double battling at all. And I'm just like, if you want to funnel players into that, wouldn't you want that to be more of a primary focus? Like, you could keep single battles for wild battles, that's alright. But you'd think they'd want to incorporate more of an emphasis on doubles. I don't know, that's just something I'm spitballing. And there's some accessibility stuff as well that they still haven't quite gotten up to par in these games yet. Like, it's nice that we can now use bottle caps at level 50 instead of 100. But can we have bottle caps that can set an IV to 0? And maybe actually show identifiable numbers instead of just being like, hey, this is, no good, or the best, or fantastic, or, you know, a not number? We could talk about peeling away the obfuscation now, please. Colosseum's a bit of a ride. I actually did eventually purify every single Pokemon in Colosseum, and I'm kind of saving to get the Ho-Oh as something, as like another stream thing I could do. And the cost of doing that was basically burning out the clock battery in my GameCube. So it doesn't tell time anymore. So anytime I play original Animal Crossing, time doesn't pass unless the system's on. I just need to get my Pokemon to the right levels, and then Pokemon Colosseum, the Mount Battle to get a Ho-Oh will be a thing in the future. Probably not immediately. And I could probably do it with my in-game story team that I made. I will say this. Once this Tauros nonsense is over, things are going to be going much more smoothly from here on in. Well, smoothly as in, I'm going to be training a Dratini that I caught earlier. Because this is going to be a part of my main team. But the Safari Zone is the most difficult capture stuff in the game. Uh, thanks so much for coming on by. I was glad to talk with you. Have a good rest of your day. Okay. Let's keep going. Hello, Tauros. Let's go! Throw ball. Oh my god, we got it! Yahoo! I am done with this nonsense! Oh my god! It's over! Okay, what NPCs are here? Yeah, don't engage with either of these. It's over! We have Nintendo 64 amounts of Pokémon! Oh, jeez! Oh! Yeah, there wasn't much of anything over here. But the Safari Zone is dead! Oh! Existential screams! The most difficult captures in the whole game are over. I love it. I don't think there were any items I was forgetting about. I find it hilarious that the person I was chatting with, right as they leave, I get the capture. It's awesome. Oh no, I have to reorder this now. Oh god. Oh, balls. Alright, that's an order. Dratini have some speed. Why not? There's nobody in this squad I am teaching Surf yet until I get Lapras. There we go. Oh, we should be doing this. There. Alright. Let's get Dratini some EXP, please. Let's now take out all these trainers for swap experience. I think I gotta do this for now. Eat an ice beam because I can. Right, you're gonna be eating some hits. I should just go get the EXP all. And do things that way. Yeah, I should just get the EXP all. Your mirror move fails, numbnuts. Because I hadn't used a move. Oh, you have a Fearow. That's dangerous. Don't one-shot? Oh, this could kill. That's a shame. Oh, we lived. Oh, we lived. Nidoking can take this easy. All right. Got that done. How much EXP till you... How much do you level up? You need healing. Heal me! Oh man, this is gonna be hell. Can I deposit anything in this box? I did it exactly. Damn. Box 10 is where we're gonna have all our normal stuff here. So we're gonna go Weepin' Bell, Nidoking, Charizard, and Doduo. Because the way the EXP all works is weird. Let's do this for one trainer fight and see how things go. If it works the way I think it does, then that would be great. Wonderful. Awesome. Amazing. If it doesn't, then that's whack. I'm not going through this route just yet until Dratini's on its own 2 feet. Alright, let's go get this last of the items here. Yes, I have 64 Pokemon. That's more than 50. I have the experience all. Alright, now we're spreading EXP around like butter. Alright, let's do this. Let's give this a try and see how it works. Alright, there's you over here, and we can just Thunderbolt everything away. Once a Pokemon gets to, like, level 36, we can swap them for someone else. Let's at least get these bird keepers out of the way. Can you take a Thunder Shock? You should be. Yes. Oh, it only gets a 4th. Oh, that's lame. You get Morphin Swap training. Plus, it's more menuing. that gets to level 16, I guess? Man, that's lame. You know what, let's just go deposit it and go get my Pokemon back. Man, that did not work out the way I wanted it to. This item is so garbage! I am so glad the EXP share becomes a thing in the literal next game. Well, not literal next, because that's yellow. Wait, it's a consumable item? That's so weird. If I remember, this is Double Team. Wait, I need to withdraw my party back. Alright. That's right, they go downward. Let's go get Doduo now. I might as well. Yes, things are getting better. But I want to change my box, please. Box 3. Oh, man. That was a rude awakening. Bicycle. Dratini still needs some EXP before we can actually do much of anything. In fact, we pretty much need to skip the step of Dratini outright. Let's swap you over, and then run away. Man, you're furious at me, aren't you? I do not care about your bird call. Become experience meat. That's terrifying! Well, it would be terrifying if it weren't for the fact that I have this Jolteon here. It's not a crit. We're fine. It hurts like a bitch, but I can make it work. I'll take it. Better than nothing. Alright, let's go deal with the trainers over here now. Alright, let's deal with you, bozo. I need a swap train on all of these. Oh god, that can go boom. But you just use tackle. This is why we have Ice Beam. I really should just go get the Earthquake TM, but I'm lazy. Oh, these are actually good experience to swap train on. God damn it. Please don't go boom on my Dratini. I would be very sad if you went boom. Smog, perfect, cool, done. Ow, that hurts. But we got you in to get experience, and that's what matters. You are now free to go boom whenever you want. And if you don't do that, I will make you drop on the floor my own way. Wow, that wasn't even that much experience. Or more experience compared to the coughings. That's just plain sad. Alright, how much more punishment could you really take, though? That's going to... It won't sting as hard. This is fine. This is fine. Against the guys with the fighting types, I can use Weeping Bell. We might be in this battle for a little bit. Hang on a second. Okay, I used up all of those items already. Cool. Haven't even gotten a friggin' full heal. I probably used it. This is so I can continue the swap training for this fight. This shit is gonna sting. Because he had 4 coughings and a wheezing. Ow. That would have definitely been death. Oh, can these not go boom? Do they just have Tackle and Smog? Because that would be wonderful. Can't poison a poison type, dummy! Oh crap, there was another one. Please use Tackle and not Smog. Oh, that's even worse. That's just death. Ow, my poor Dratini. Screw it, I think it's worth it. For swap training experience, it's worth it to me. Get frozen, idiot. Also, get crit, idiot. 18. If I could get you to Dragonair, you could probably start doing some fighting by yourself. I don't remember how many of you have fighting types. Is it the cue balls? I think the bikers only have poison types. Yup. Now the question is, do you go blue? No, but they do go sludge, which is gross. Hey, idiot, flinch. No flinch. But I take, like, nothing. Because you're not going boom. I forget what level these things are allowed to go boom at. Oh, I don't think I can take that risk. Yeah, unfortunately, these hits are gonna decimate poor old Dratini. Alright, we got that, so we're done with that. Actually, you know what? I think I need to keep writing this Euphoria for now. So, here's what I think we're gonna do. I think we're gonna end things off for today. Let's make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, there we go. I think I'm feeling done for a day. Oh! I am officially off the Safari Zone's wild ride. Oh, man. Oh, man. That was crazy. Now we're going to train up the Stratini. That should be... well, it'll be its own kind of pain, but it'll be less of a pain. Thank you all for watching and chatting and stuff. And for you lurkers, I appreciate you all for being here. We're gonna be doing art stuff, whether it be me actually drawing or doing scan work tomorrow. At least that's how it should go. But until then, I'm Nick, and I will see you guys next time.